All right, everybody. We finished the prologue yesterday. Today, we start chapter 1, The Daydreamer. Her name's Alexa. There's a hand in front of my face. Alexa! Now a whole head. Yoo-hoo! Earth to Alexa! Come in, please. I'm pretending to concentrate on my work. I'm trying to ignore Linda. I hate it when she does this. Lex, have you even heard a word I've said? I turn towards her to show her my undivided attention. Linda's my best friend, and I love her like a sister. However, right now, I wish that I could just drop kick her out the window, football player style. You're doing it again. Doing what? Oh, come on. You're in one of your self-induced trances again. I roll my eyes. Oh, here we go. I don't know what you're talking about. I turn away from her and try to get back to my work. Or at least look like I'm waking up. Oh, please. She still won't give up. Don't think I don't know what you're doing. Or who you're daydreaming about. So what is it this time, Cinderella? Did he fit the glass slipper on your foot? Are you happily married yet with at least 6 kids? I stick my tongue out at her. She starts to laugh. Oh, very mature. Hey, at least in my daydreams, he understands me. Oh, I understand you, Lex. I understand that you daydream constantly whenever you think you can. I understand how you try to block out the rest of the world and go into your perfect one with your mental Prince Charming. And I also understand that you are extremely weird. Now I laugh. And I understand, Linda, that you are an absolute bitch with no imagination of your own. Her laughter fades. In seconds, she looks smug. Is that you talking or your daydream beloved? Now that's pushing it. Don't start, Jen. Don't start, Linda. Sorry, her name's Linda. What I don't understand is why you, a married woman of mature age, mature? Linda, I'm 34. Okay, fine. Of a semi-mature age. I shoot her a dirty look. She ignores me. How can you spend your valuable time daydreaming about a 27-year-old actor who died in the late 80s and who, if he were alive today, would be twice your age and not know you from Eve and would most likely not even care if he did? Now it's my turn to be serious. Well, when I think about him, he does care. Really. Very deeply. And what about Peter? What about Peter? You know, what about Peter? He's your husband. Your real life one. Doesn't he care? I wish I knew. Shouldn't you? I close my eyes and start to count to myself so I don't start a scene. I don't want to respond. In fact, I really have no desire to continue this conversation with Linda. I love her dearly, but boy, can she really open up a wound. It takes a few seconds, but finally, I'm calm. What did you want to tell me, Linda? She gives a frustrated sigh. I'm not very subtle when I want to change a subject. We both know this, but she resigns herself and goes on. I wanted to tell you that the girls are meeting for Samantha's birthday at McGreevy's. Girls' night out only. No husbands, no boyfriends. Now it's my turn to sigh. Peter won't be happy. Too fucking bad! You have to have a life too, you know. A real life, not one you dream up. I sigh again. Now I'm frustrated. I love my husband dearly. We've been married almost 2 years, but it hasn't been easy. He keeps saying he wants to spend time with his wife. Unfortunately, though, it tends to be every waking moment that we're not both at work. And if I happen to want to spend time with my friends, he always wants to be there too. To do otherwise would start an argument that would last hours. And of course, it would lead to me feeling guilty and somehow giving in. Come on, Alexa. One fun night out of your life. He has you the whole rest of his. I laugh. Still, I hate it when she's right. Okay, Lynn. I'll call him later. Thank you, Alex. You may now return to your irregularly scheduled in-your-head program. I shoot her another look. But as she leaves, she ignores me. But I do eventually go back into my self-induced trance. All it takes is a little boredom. And being the manager of a small mom-and-pop type bookstore is not exactly a thrill-a-minute type job. It only takes a few minutes, and I put my pen down. I know exactly where to go in my mind, and I know exactly who to see. Joey Park, that brilliant actor from 20 years ago, whom I discovered by chance from watching a movie I happened upon while flipping through channels one day. A fantasy called Crystal Warriors. He was Prince Alaric, the typical, tall, dark, handsome fantasy hero who saves the day for the beautiful Princess Ilaria, who is trapped in the clutches of some evil wizard. The movie itself was only satisfactory. But ever since seeing Joey, well, I couldn't get enough. I've seen every film he was in and read every book that makes even the slightest mention of him. I mean, not only was he the most brilliant actor of the 80s, but, well, gorgeous is just too much of an understatement to describe him. Short, strawberry blonde hair, the bluest sky blue eyes, a body that, well, they say the only one of that time who can match him was his twin sister Jessica, who was also an actress and model, although not as famous as Joey, but just as beautiful, who, sadly, found him deceased in his New York apartment in 1989. I think some kind of overdose, or after battling, then some kind of overdose or something. And then, after battling depression, unalived herself 6 months later, which was extra tragic because she was known as the strong twin, the frat brat. They were fraternal twins, with all the brains. I guess tragedy like that can affect even the strongest of people. Anyway, all I have to do to see him again is just focus. Just rest my head in my hands, stare off somewhere, black out everything in this world, and just go off into my own. Linda was only half right with her Cinderella comment. I am the Princess Ilaria in the Crystal Warriors story, and he is my Prince Alaric. I am beautiful, thin, sexy even. Not like the chubby average nothing that I am now. And he is his usual gorgeous. He takes my hand, and together we run through the crystal lands, having great adventures, falling in love.